Okay, greetings to all of you. My name is Praveen Sivaneswaran. My matrix number is 06GPR 19F1007. Alright guys, this presentation is prepared for Miss Nurul Balkis Binti Ahmad Zakaria for the subject of Communicative English 2. In this presentation, we have chosen to describe smartphones. Alright, so first of all, let me give you the introduction of smartphones. Right, smartphone is a phone with a full OS, alright guys, operating system and applications. Alright, other than that, a smartphone is a full featured mobile phone that comes equipped with the personal computer like functionality. Alright guys, so nowadays in the world we need to have smartphones to communicate with one another, to send messages, to receive, to call, to message, alright guys, to receive emails and so on. So like now we are in the 21st century, technology has increased, so smartphones are coming out a lot more models and so on. So like nowadays we need smartphones. All right, so the brand that I've chosen is Apple. Okay, right, Apple company has been manufacturing smartphones under the series called iPhones. All right guys, the founder of iPhone is Steve Jobs. All right, so it's also designed in California, right, by Apple company is there, so they designed it in the designation is in California. All right, and the first thing I would like to talk about is the feature, right guys. So the special feature that I would like to highlight about this smartphone, is security. All right guys, iPhone security is one of the best securities. All right guys, it's really safe. iPhone is like really safe, really secured. All right, so they make stuffs like securities, so that such as like Face ID. All right, Face ID, fingerprints, passcode and so on. The latest security that have brought out for iPhone is Face ID. It's one of the best Face ID out of all the smartphones. All right, so it's really high tech. So like it's where the phone, it scans your face before opening up the phone. So once it scans and it rectifies, then only it will open up, or not it will get locked. All right, so it's one of the best security. All right, and it also, like, if hackers they try to hack your phone, like smartphone like iPhone isn't so vulnerable to all this. Even though if hackers try to hack, it will take a really long time for them, long process. All right, so and the security of iPhone is really good. So after seeing all this, the iPhone security of the iPhone is really good, and that's one of the features I want to talk about. All right, so the next thing is the characteristics. All right, first thing is I would like to talk about is the design. Right guys, so here I have an iPhone. All right, okay, this is one of iPhone's model. It's called the iPhone XS Max. All right, so it's gold color, as you can see. Okay guys, like this is the design. Look at the design. Right, you see, here's the screen. Look at the screen. It's design. This is the design. It's like full notched here, and look at the sides. And this is like the charging port, the microphone, the speaker. All right, so this is basically a design of an iPhone, right? So nowadays they are using this kind of iPhones. All right, and you see guys, the design is really unique, you see. So this is also one of the things that attracts customers to buy iPhones. All right, and the next thing is camera. Right, this is the camera here, as you can see. This is the camera. It's just this size, right guys, but it gives one of the best quality. Okay, right, the camera is HD clear. All right, it has 2160 pixels in it. All right, it's like one of the best cameras made up in a smartphone, which is iPhone cameras. The lens is really good. They have what the iPhones Apple company make one of the best lens. All right, which no other company of smartphones can make. All right, so it's really clear and so on. And the next thing I would like to talk about is software updates. Okay guys, when software updates, iPhones, they get the updates really fast. All right, so in this update, right, they always fix bugs, you know, fix problems, then they will send the update to the each of the iPhone users so they can update. And in these iPhones, as I said, we don't the security, right? As I said, when they update the software, the security is also updated. So like other phones, we have to install antivirus and so on, like that we have to, it will bring up storage and so on. But iPhones, like they already built, it's like built in, right? So when they update, they also update the software, they update the securities, so this phone can stay away from cyber attacks, malware and so on. So it's like that. It's a very special way on how this give their software updates. And the latest software is iOS 14. They have brought up a new, and it's really awesome, guys. And all right, so that's about the software updates, right? iPhone gets the best app first, all right, guys. So iPhone's app launcher is called App Store, all right, guys. It's called App Store. Like iPhone's this App Store, it gets the updates of the phone, the updates, I mean, like the applications, WhatsApp, games, and so on. They get the updates really fast, all right, because the developers of the apps, they tend to make the best apps for iPhone, iOS first. Okay, guys. So the software in this phone is called iOS, all right. So let me show you a fun example. Okay, right? Okay. Hey Siri, how are you?
Hi there. I feel good.
You see,
Thanks for asking.
okay, you see, guys, this is one of it's called Siri, all right, guys. It's in the phone. Like you can speak to this you can speak to the system, right, guys. It's just one of the software. It's in the software. So like its name, the phone's software name is like iOS, and it also has a system kind of thing speaking in it, which is called Siri. So you can communicate with Siri anytime. Like so I communicated this now, it responded to me, right? So it's a fun feature. This is a fun thing, characteristic that I would like to share with you guys. And also, like, the next thing I would like to talk about is customer support. Okay, guys, like now customer support, if you tend to have any problems with your iPhone, right, you can go online in the Apple's original web page, all right, to ask. There will be a chat box there, right? So you can click the chat box and ask to the person in charge. Like you can explain your problem first. Okay, the first thing is they'll try to give you tips to solve yourself, all right? So if you can't, when you can't solve yourself, they'll ask you to book an appointment so you can go and see what's the problem with your phone, all right? And also they will if you have any problem with your phones, they will take it to the real service center. They'll service it and give you back in a proper way, right, guys? But it will be quite costly, all right? So that's why to say it's costly, that's why they always give you tips first before they ask you to book an appointment, all right, guys. So the function, next part I would like to go is the function, all right? So the iPhone, right, the function of iPhone is to connect the cellular networks like Wi-Fi, data, mobile data, and can make calls. They can browse the web, they can take pictures, they play music, receive emails, all right, guys. As I said, these are the functions, right? This is the function of a smartphone. So iPhone has all this is functioning in this, like this is the function of an smartphone, right? The iPhone. So it can, nowadays we need Wi-Fi, we need data, right, to attend online classes and so on. So like we can browse the web to search good things, like good knowledge, so you can get good knowledge, take pictures. That's which is nowadays all the smartphones they have camera, all right? So iPhone, they have all these functions, which is really nice and awesome, all right? Yeah, so the next thing I would like to talk about the price, all right, guys. So the price of the iPhone is actually it's quite high, all right? So when it's quite high because of the brand, okay, the model, right? So nowadays iPhone also, they're not only releasing always the models with the high price, they're also releasing like the models with like lower price, and it's also still seriously good, like below 2000, 2500 and so on. So because iPhone's price is always above like 2000, 2500, so you if you want to buy, you must really have the must really afford it, all right guys. But it's extremely worth it, all right. The phone will last very long, all right. So the warranty is like for 1 year. The 1 year, if in this 1 year, if you have any problems based on the iPhone, right, based on the iPhone, you can get it done for free, all right. After that 1 year, then only they'll start charging you for stuff. So like you want to repair your phone and things, they start charging you, all right guys. So now I would like to compare this smartphone with this iPhone with Samsung smartphones, all right. So first of all, I'd like to compare the feature, all right, feature of this smartphone, all right. So for guys, as I said, the feature for iPhone is the security is very high. So compared to Samsung smartphones, all right, Samsung smartphones like their security is like not so stabilized, you know, because Samsung's software is Android, and Android, they are mostly vulnerable to virus and so on. As you can see guys, I'll say a thing now, like it's like for iPhone, you can't connect to any other phone's Bluetooth. You can't use this Bluetooth to connect with another phone. You only can use from iPhone to iPhone, all right. So this is one of the security features, because from Bluetooth also we can receive malware, you know, viruses and so on. So like Android is mostly vulnerable to virus, all right. And Android, that's what people say about Android. Some people prefer Android and some people prefer iPhones, all right. So but the iPhone security is better, stronger, safer compared to Samsung smartphones, all right. And the next thing, I would like to I would like to talk about the characteristics comparison, all right. So the first thing I'm going to compare about this iPhone and Samsung smartphones, all right, and the Samsung smartphone, Apple, okay. And the first thing I like to say is about the camera, right. Okay guys, the camera, even though like Samsung, they release how many series of cameras, how many series of phone with higher pixel and so on, it's nothing compared to iPhone's camera. Because iPhone, till now no smartphone company has found out the lens of an iPhone, because their lens, they don't share with anyone. It's like a really specialized lens for camera. It's really like, it make the picture super clear, the video super clear and so on. And it doesn't has any features like in cameras they have beauty face, which will give you filter that your face will become a bit brighter. But iPhone is not like that. It gives the original picture in that, right guys. So I would like to say that the camera, iPhones, like no companies has brought up a camera which can beat iPhone yet, all right. So, and the next characteristic I would like to talk about is the software updates, all right guys. Like software updates, as you can see, it's like when iPhone, they always keep on updating on what they're going to do. Like they already send updates, right, at least like once in a month or twice a month. But Samsung, it's like really slow. They'll take time, all right guys, they'll take time. They'll take like 1 year, then only they'll produce the software and so on, all right. And this is where I say that iPhones give the best software updates than Samsung, all right. Because Samsung, they'll take a long time guys to give an update. But iPhone, and also in Samsung guys, you have to like change your phone, like because the software, once they release the latest software, it does for some phones it doesn't support. So you literally, like if you want the best software, you have to change your phone from one phone to another series. For example, the latest series, they release the Galaxy Note 5G. Sometimes the Galaxy Notes 5Gs, the software, right, the software, they can't give it to other phones. Like it's not compatible with other phones. But iPhones is not like this. They keep releasing till like most of the iPhones like better than Samsung. You not need to change, right guys? You can update with the same phone and it like supports. So that's how iPhone, they give it like the best software so that all phones can use. All right. So this is all what I wanted to explain to you guys about Apple smartphones, so called as iPhones. All right. So thank you, and after this my friend Alif will continue. So thank you guys.
A very good morning to you. My name Alif HAIQAL and my matric number is 06 DPR19F1010. This presentation is prepared to Miss Nurul Balkis binti Ahmad Zakaria for subject DUE 30022, Communicative English 2. In this presentation, we have chosen to describe a smartphone. Okay, next. This product is very suitable to all type of age, no matter old or young. Especially those who already working, they will need this product because in this age of modern technology, smartphones are very neat because nowadays a lot of work is done just at your fingertips. Many benefits and convenience of this smartphone as well as being able to get it at an affordable price. Okay, the brand that I chosen is Samsung. It is one of the smartphone produced under the Galaxy Note series. Okay, next. This special feature that would like to highlight about this smartphone is the Samsung Note 20 have flash communication. If the new message received, it will be easy to know that we have new message so that we can notice the message fastly. Okay, next is characteristic of Samsung Note 20. Okay, the first one is Samsung Galaxy Note 20 have 4 cameras. The first one is ultra wide camera with 12 megapixel, and next is wide angle camera with 108 megapixel, and next is telephoto camera with 12 megapixel, and the last one is selfie camera with 10 megapixel. This makes this smartphone among the best in terms of camera compared to some other brand of smartphone. Okay, the second is Samsung Note 20 improved wireless charging speed with fast charging 2.0 and 4300 mAh. This is so fast than other smartphone. The smartphone can charge quickly with just 45 minutes to charge your phone 100%. Okay, the third is memory phone of Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Storage that smartphone have is strong with 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage. It can save more file like photo, video, file and more any else. Okay, fourth is security that Samsung Note 20 have is one of the highest quality security that can protect from virus and keep content such as apps, photo and private files all safe. Okay, fifth is the display of smartphone for the 6.7 display that looks elegant and feel comfortable in the palm of your hand wherever you go. Okay, next is function of Samsung Note 20. Okay, the first one is Samsung Note 20 smartphone can do many things. Its primary function is the Samsung Note 20 is have S Pen. The S Pen can write naturally on the phones. Not only that, S Pen further Bluetooth that turn it into a useful wireless controller for your phones. Second is if you are editor, you can have pro quality video because the smartphone have 8K highest resolution and then have super flow and HDR. Okay, next is comparison between Samsung Note 20 and iPhone 11. The first one is battery. Samsung Note 20 is more bigger than iPhone 11 with Samsung battery have 4300 mAh while iPhone 11 have 3110 mAh. So, Samsung Note 20 phone can last longer than iPhone. The second one is bezel-less display iPhone 11 with notch and Samsung with punch hole display. And the function between iPhone and Samsung is iPhone 11 more to lifestyle smartphone because more quality of camera and video, and the Samsung Note 20 is for working people because has bigger memory and battery. And other is the price of Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is around Rm4,000 ringgit and have 1 year warranty. Okay, lastly, the conclusion is our presentation has described two smartphones which is Apple and Samsung. We highly recommend you to choose one of the product that suit your style and preference based on our description and comparison. We hope this presentation gave you guys a lot of knowledge and information. Thank you for your cooperation and attention.